Hey everyone, very good morning. Welcome to the pre-market outlook session for the first day of the week and almost a third important date in our key dates for the month of November row. So that is today, 17th of November. So based on the previous key date which has formed on 14th of November, very crucial date, that one would be so in that manner. The 14th November's high and low should be marked on your charts, and based on the break on the close above or below to that point, that is true with a consecutive 2 days in a row should happen. If it happens, the trend might be seen on the same side where it is really and firstly giving the confirmation. So that is the thing one should hereafter note and trade accordingly. The trading decisions and investment even for the long-term basis also can be made for many of the stocks, including index-based one, based on the high and low of 14th November. As like for the previous month and in the September and all, the 18th September and 16th September, and the previous month, the 15th of October, these dates high and all, if you are referring to the chart for the NIFTY or Sensex, that and are still acting very vitally for making the trend turnaround or even protecting the fall, if any, like a breakout or a breakdown, whatever the thing. Because of these levels only, the market's behavior are being built. Say, for example, for an instance, we can say the 15th of October, high was 25,365. Many times we have discussed it. In that manner, the market could not close below to that point till now. And the first time when it was broken the same point, there the market totally recovered from that point to close above 450 level from the support of 300. Almost 200 points recovery happened only because of the strength provided by that particular zone of 25,365. And even you can see that 25,449 was the low made during the recent weeks behavior on the Nifty. That low can be compared with the September 18th one of high. That was 25,449 and odd, 48 and odds to be. And because of these levels are actually we have captured that can have a continued and effective impact on the market's behavior on the forthcoming basis, like we have discussed in earlier trades or earlier sessions. That is what now till now acting. From that point, if you want to check the behavior of hereafter, what the things are going to happen means just a simple thing one can do, that following these levels, as long as the strategies are built on the other side. Say, for example, for the current trend, the markets, what we are actually giving prediction means it is clearly, thoroughly, and in an increased manner, the clarity and confidence also got built. Because of that, the enthusiasm also got increased. Then the rest of the things would be taken care by this kind of construction happened on the index, particularly for the benchmark indexes, and the rest will be moving towards the same direction where it has already got the signals. But the core important matter is the 14th of November's high once broken and closed in any larger time frames like 1 hour to multiple hours of time frames, or it is closing the same above the particular point for the daily. That means in a daily candle, if you are seeing the close was above that point, there onwards you should actually get the sense about the market's intensity would be on the same direction. That means above close means the positivity will be getting increased and getting widened also. There one can utilize that kind of chances for building long or holding the earlier or existing positions for making further extension in the prices and booking the profits or enjoying the gains. So that is what. Vice versa for the lower side also, that can be also treated in the same manner what we have discussed. Based on the recent weeks and till the final day of 14th November's behavior, we have observed and now explained in the way how it is going to act like. And today, the market's expectation on the opening will be, yes, of course, the positive one. And even though there are mixed trends in the global markets, we can see some internally built positivity which is going to drive our market as long as the market actually staying above the point of 25,700 we can say for the current support basis, and 26,000 can be expected again to retest by the Nifty if it is staying with the above level of support we have mentioned here. And any close in today's trade above 15 minutes also you can take for the time frame for the today only. Okay. So in that manner, if any close happen on Nifty above the 25,940, this was the high of 14th one. And if it is giving that kind of confirmation, from there you can actually get a positional based confirmation that the market can be expected about 2 to 3% higher or a run up from the Nifty or Sensex about 2 to 3% after giving a confirmation about closing the point of 25,940, which was the 14th November's high. Vice versa for the low also can be treated, but in the low manner, if it is giving confirmation, means 25,365 will act to protect any decisive fall if it is market is trying. So that should be noted on the downside. So that's it from the Nifty's strategies and levels based discussion. And from the sectoral fronts, today we can see some moderate to higher level activities, mostly from the defensive oriented sectors than the frontline sectors. So defensive oriented in the sense, starting with the information technologies and telecom, and even some FMCG stocks also can be expected. Pharmaceuticals, from the pharmaceuticals, some large cap companies and few mid cap companies also can be expected to trade on the positive note. Along with that, we can add defense oriented stocks. So that maybe including the public sector enterprises and defense, particularly if you want to say shipbuilding or defense oriented BEL, BEML, like other things. So these are all the core sectors which may be driving or which may be propelling the market's growth today, along with some frontline sectors like oil and gas, bank, finance, auto. These also can be focused. On the stocks front, based on news and recently ended earnings outcome, companies like Ashoka Buildcon, Narayana Hridalaya, Max Healthcare, Siemens Limited, Glenmark Pharmaceuticals, Exide Industries, NACA Pharma, Sagility, and Brainbees Solutions. These companies can be, or the stocks of these companies can be watched out for getting an enhanced trading prospects. That's it from today's pre-market discussion we can have. Hope you all received and referred our weekly market outlook report we have circulated during the last trading session, 14th of November. And whoever participated in our weekly market outlook session, there we have discussed a few important things apart from the discussion we are actually making in everyday's one. So that can be utilized based on the positional front and what are the sectors which has changes in its behavior, what rotations can be expected, and what the weekly based in numbers. Those all the things are available in our weekly market outlook report that can be referred further to get clarity and to take an informed trading decisions from the positional perspective. Wishing everyone to have a productive day today. So don't forget to keep stop loss on every transactions. Thank you for participating in today's pre-market outlook discussion. We'll be having the next one tomorrow as usual. Thanks again. Bye-bye.